welcome back again to my channel. It's the weird girl. So, good evening, everybody. What do you want to talk about today? Now, sad day for a lot of family and a lot of people. Okay, we don't see this news on social media. Everybody go imagine how the family go day now, and the little baby when they leave, how that pikin go feel now say she no get mother. Other many say the baby small, but she go feel am say her mother is nowhere around her. So I will continue to cover news like this because our society, men never learn how to carry women along yet. So there is no inclusive for the women when it comes to men pushing the women into a lot of place. And when it comes to domestic and the family affair, that's big gap still dey say women still dey do more than men for a lot of area for our life. And this same thing can transfer into when it comes to family marriages. Most men, they no dey look woman like human being for where they dey. They just like look at them like they don't exist, or they not just dey front. That's why we dey say behavior like this, where somebody go submit another person daughter to this type of treatment for their house, a place where they don't choose to call their home, which is marriage. We dey see all these things every time for social media. So many maltreatment from our women, and wetin we dey always dey see na stay with the man, sit down work your marriage, nowhere when dem for no dey quarrel. Me and my husband we do the same. I dress sexy, I do this, I do that, and my husband come back, maybe the side chick. Many women make different excuse for these men, and the thing come tire a lot of people. Even when some people even see cases like this, some people don't even care anymore. Okay, some people don't talk to beasts because of the way when some women take the handle am. Because of at the end of the day, if some women still dey breathe, they still dey alive, they go still go back to these same men wey brutalize them, wey treat them somehow, wey nearly snuff the last breath comot for their nose. You see say they go back to the same person. Many women, if you never reach this last stage, they no dey gree comot for marriage. Wetin una think say e dey cause am? Na lack of money, the social conditioning, the cultural conditioning, the cultural brainwashing, say every woman born in Africa or in Nigeria must answer Mrs. She has to be in a marriage, whether by fire, by force. She has to subject herself to pain. She has to suggest herself to stress. If not, she will not be married. She has to hold the man down even when they know they treat am well. So what do we think about this type of behavior? Because we dey see am all the time, to the extent say some of us wey go talk put sef na mind your business, na go be our language, or na go be wetin dem go take answer us, say make we go mind our business. As many of us dey mind our business, we dey see so many sad story like this. Na we still bring come today, make we come talk, make we dey sensitize our society about these things wey e be say e dey front of so many women wey dey go through this type of situation. They never see am well because they never turn to another number or another victim. So many of them think say na normal thing for men to do them anyhow. They think say na normal thing for men to treat them bad. But before somebody come commit this kind crime, no be something wey be say e just start one day. Some of these things start when so many women dey date. They see the red flag, they see the behavior, they see a lot of all these things, and they choose to ignore it because they don't really care. Many of them dey desperate. That one another big factor for our community. Desperacy is number one for so many of our women. They want to show off that they get boyfriend, and people no dey look the quality of the relationship. Many of us dey see this red flag when we dey date, and we go just ignore and say, no, me, all men are the same. All this stuff wey e be say many women they don program their brain to think about. At the end of the day, those things wey they overlook go come be problem for the relationship. Some women go see say man dey violent, e dey aggressive verbally, physically, and everything, and they go still continue to remain there in the name of they want to answer Mrs. And they go even still use pikin take bless that kind man. They don't know say having a child with those type of people is another problem wey you dey put yourself into. But that one no mean say na the case of this woman be that, because the whole story wey they put for here now we read for una so. Okay, e say another beautiful soul lost to DV, okay, domestic violence. When barrister Adaeaze Destiny Ikpema got married to Anthony Elvis Ikpema in 2014, they even showed the video on social media where she for the dance. She was so happy in the marriage. On the wedding day, she was like dancing and all those stuff when we dey see for Nigeria wedding. The wedding was okay. It was normal Nigeria wedding. 2014. Little did she know that the institution she looked forward to enjoying would cut her life journey short. Immediately, the marriage was sealed. The man Adaeaze got married to turn into a beast by turning the Madonna trained lawyer into a punching bag. You see, this lady, this thing dey happen for so many social category for our country. E no necessarily mean say whether the person poor, because some of them go say the man frustration because he no get money or whatever. But this woman na lawyer. She must have taken so many cases that has to do with women, all those stuff, and see a lot in our society. But she still fall into this trap of all these beasts. So after he don marry the woman, he turned the woman into a punching bag. Even when relatives from both sides intervened several times by pleading with Anthony to stop beating his wife. If not for anything, she is the mother of his kids and her partner. Just imagine. If not anything, she is the mother of the children. If she not be the mother of the children, come, just imagine. He say man was beating his wife. If not any, okay, man was, as he continued to beat the poor girl anytime he was not in a good mood. Imagine. If he not dey in good mood, he go come beat this lady. And she continued to stay there because many of us we dey look so many things for our society, and we come see say the society no dey help. And when the society no dey help, wetin you need to do? You need to help yourself. You need to help yourself. E good say you come to internet to come narrate your own story. At times, as I say, they throw my own into some videos than say you end up for 6 feet. So he say, okay, 2 days ago, another round of beating started, and this time around, it was very intense, which eventually ended up taking her life. 2 days ago, the man still start again because it already dey used to am. Just imagine 2014 to this time, the man don dey like dey use am take dey do punchy bag up and down. This one na lady wey be say she go school, she be lawyer. Okay, Mandona University no be cheap university. Upon no, family intervene and they still allow am to stay there. And this message, before I go continue reading, na to the families wey be say many of them think say marriage na achievement wey person go get, do or die. If you no remain married to one man, attached to one man, you are a failure, you are a loser. And many parents wey be say they no dey believe their daughter when they talk. They will think say she dey lie, she must stay, they must settle. You want to bring shame to the family, you will be the first person to divorce or to separate or whatever. Family need to consider these things. Family just need to consider, like fathers, mother, all of them, they just need to consider these things. Say the moment their daughter complain to them, they need to do a little bit of investigation. And knowing say a man dey fit dey raise up a hand, they give woman gbag. Call your daughter back home. Even if she don't want to come, go and pack her load, come house. Go and pack her load home. A divorced daughter is better than a dead one. Okay? So let us continue. That message is for parents. Okay? He said, okay, eventually ended up taking her life. That adaeaze was 6 months pregnant was not enough to stop him in his track. Rather, it intensified the beating of the poor girl. She was 6 months pregnant, and this man continued to beat her. Even if she is not 6 months pregnant, imagine, according to the message, is it proper for a man to carry somebody's daughter and keep the girl or the lady in their house? I call it their house because it's both of them that is living there. That is her own house. She supposed to have her own space, her own peace. But some men go turn out to my house and make it unbearable for everybody to stay. You carry somebody's daughter, keep them in your house and maltreating them. Even when she's pregnant, the man no even care. And she no even still look herself, say, okay, let me leave. It's time for me to leave. At times, we should teach our children how to let go. As we dey enter marriage, see they think say, if things bad, you have to take the exit. Person wey create marriage, na him still create divorce. Okay? It's not a bad thing to divorce when you are in a situation whereby your peace of mind is at stake, your life is at stake. It's not a bad thing for you to let go. It is something we should teach our daughter. Even in relationship, it doesn't has to be in situation that is making your life to be in danger. You just have to take a walk and let it go. Okay? Leave the society, let them talk. So this man did not even care that she's pregnant. His focus was the tummy, as he was punching her 6-month pregnant tummy with righteous anger and all the energy he could muster. You see, he was targeting the tummy to punch her. You see the hate he has towards the woman. He even have the same thing towards the baby. Nobody know why somebody go choose to hit somebody that is carrying another life inside for stomach. You look at pregnant woman everywhere, you want to remove that child. Did he ask the woman not to have the baby? Probably no. Even if he asked, At times you don't naturally need to go through that thing. These beasts, they can hit you anywhere. This message that talks about tummy, I can remember when I was pregnant, I go through the same thing. Why so much coincidence with men like this? They want to hit you in your stomach. Many things that you should know, that if a man don't truly love you, he don't care for you. He don't care for your integrity. He don't care for how you dey, your health. Many want to eliminate you. That is, you as a woman, you should be very, very careful. Many of these men, many of our ladies, after many of them are successful, they choose to marry a loser. Some men that can easily do something like this or be moody all the time, many of them are loser, complete loser. If the things are not going better in their life, it doesn't mean that you are the problem. It means that many of them are doing everything wrong. They are not doing something right. At the end, they look at you as a competitor. They look at you as their role model. They look at you as you are better than them. So they decide to channel that anger to you. And if you are pregnant, to that baby, they want to hurt you. They know if they beat you physically in your body, you won't maybe bring out the amount of blood they want to see or something. They just might decide to hit you there. So ladies, be careful. Most of men that have this attitude, most of them are losers, and many losers are very angry. This lady is a lawyer. Nobody knows it's official. If it was somebody that is important than the lady, maybe they could have put it on the post that, oh, he was a doctor. But many of our ladies, after they become successful or they have good job, they go around and date down, or they go around and pick most of these guys. Many of them are low life, because it's only a low life that can hit a woman on the stomach. So let us continue. That tummy of a thing, it just brought me back to some years back. So what I feel was what I just said now, what happened then to me. So he decided to be doing her on the stomach with much energy. Okay, he did not stop till she gave up and went into a coma. But this is not the full story. When adaeaze went to a coma and was rushed to the hospital by her good neighbors who came to her aid, and Tony followed them to the hospital, and immediately she was admitted and oxygen was placed on her to resuscitate her. The husband went to her bedside and then removed the oxygen mask. Yeah, as you just heard. As you just heard, let me show you the message. This is the man that did what we are just reading since, okay? He went to the bed side of the lady and removed the oxygen mask. That was how adaeaze suffered cardiac arrest and died. A good Samaritan alerted Mandona trained lawyer based in Lagos of what had befallen one of their own, and made sure that the veiled husband is in hiding after deleting his wife. My good man, okay, Keru Chukwuemezwego Kingsley swung into action by rallying our colleagues our colleague in Lagos, immediately the sad news was relayed to them to get justice for one of us who was brutally deleted by the husband. Police AIG in charge of Lagos was informed, and Oga AIG was gracious enough to provide policemen that assisted in arresting the alleged deleter. Happy to announce that Anthony Ikpeme was arrested this morning after he was strapped to his hideout in Aja, Lagos, where he was hiding. He has to hide because he knew he did something wrong. He hide because he knows that he has completed his mission in this world. Because not everybody are ready to live here. That is what you ladies need to know. When you are beautiful, you have class, you're successful, stay away from pokey rere. Stay away from obrigago men. Stay away from losers. Stay away from men that don't know how to treat you the way you want to be treated. Don't allow the society to deceive you, to tell you, hey, all men are the same. No, 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 no. You keep those the same one. Me, I want something different. You just keep those the same. You have already stuck your mind, put your mind in one place that all men are the same. Me, I'm going to look for something different for myself. So you don't need to stay in that cultural brainwashing of all men are the same. If you select too much, you won't find. Please, you just keep those the same type that you people have been seeing for long. Those obrigago that is beating you people, those obrigago that is making your life very difficult, you keep them. Girl, I'm going to look for what I want. And you as a lady, when you look for what you want, you get what you want. But many of us at times, this behavior does not start when you are married. It all started when many of us are dating this man. We see this red flag and we choose to ignore it. My own self, all this bad behavior did not start from the first time or when I got married. It all started when we were dating. That is why when you're dating, you have to watch out very well, because the food that they serve you when you are dating is the same food that this dusty, this pokey rere will always serve you when you are married. If you allow them to treat you in the wrong way, don't expect them to treat you better when you are married. If you allow them to use you as a foot match, don't expect them to change, because they don't change overnight. Teach people how to treat you, and if they don't want it, they better leave. Have you seen any supermarket that have changed price because somebody could not afford what they were selling? Expensive goods don't change their price because three customers can't afford it. Make yourself that expensive goods so that you will not be accessible to dusties and pretenders. Vent all these people very well. And when you see behavior like this, take a walk from it. Don't allow anybody to coerce you. Don't allow anybody to laugh at you. Don't allow anybody to tell you that otherwise, that you are a failure, you left. Always look at the best for yourself. Always believe in yourself. The society where we come from, people are hypocrites. People will never tell you the truth. When they ask you to stay, it means that they ask you to leave. People, no Nigeria person will tell you to leave your marriage. That is one thing I need to tell you all ladies. What you need to do is to use your brain, use your sense, stay in a mirror, look at yourself from head to toe. Just go and take a walk inside the cemetery and say, like, if this beautiful babe just come off like this, how far e go be. Go think of your dreams. Go think of your life. Go think of your tea time when you go make that your nice tea that you love to take. Eh? Just think about so many things before you allow somebody to run your life. Think of the time you went to school. Think of your friends. Think of your child if you have one. You are not doing anybody good by staying with Dusty and Pukurere for them to use you as an experiment. Meanwhile, after they finish up with you, they end up in the prison while you are under 6 feet. So, ladies, stop playing with yourself. Just stop it. Stop taking yourself on serious and thinking about what that people will come and say, I not get husband. And forget all those women. Many of them are suffering and smiling. Many of them don't even know what to do with their life. If you can even help them, they will be happy. So why do you want to be looking at people that can't even help themselves? They are in the same marriage, they are suffering, and you want to think about what they think about you. Why? Why should you care what they think about you? Many of us, we have to break up, come back, break up. Family will come and talk. Everybody will come and talk. This one will come and talk. That moment you are doing all those things, you are putting yourself in emotional distress. You are just thinking, overthinking. You are putting yourself in danger too, because at times some of them can just, this pokey rare, look at his face, they can just come and say, okay, I've forgotten. They might lure you to the house, to your house, and do the unthinkable to you. I did all this in the Nigeria way then. The pastor will come and talk. This one will come and talk. The other one will come and talk. But when it get to the time, I have to make up my mind. I have to make up my mind. This person will tell you, it's the friend that is advising her. It's her mother that is advising. Even if your mother wants you to go back, they will have something to invent. You just have to ignore them for your own self. Because this time you are taking that decision is for you, not for nobody else. For nobody. All those are proco women that they will see you in the street and be telling you, go back to your husband, nowhere where they for not the quarrel. You need to pray, you need to fast, you need to wear sexy clothes. Where are they all now? Adaeaze is going to 6 feet. Are you people going with her? All those women that say, you have to work out your marriage. You have to work out your marriage. Me and my husband just pick what I finish. So, you don't see my eye as a red. You don't see my eye as a black. We just see new quarrel. As we stick what I finish now, we can't still, he can't, after everything we do, now he can't we go buy paracetamol come for me. The day when hand go meet you, they come. The day wey they say na one day person wey dey go where they dey come, e go go, e no go come back again. Monkey go market, e no go come back. That is why you have to be sharp, you have to be wise, you have to think about yourself. Many of us don't think about ourselves. We think about everybody, our family, wetin people will talk, the society, our children, our father, our ancestors, before we think about ourselves, which is bad. It's better to be a proud single mother or a proud divorcee than to be damaged in one way or the other. Imagine she went into coma. Now everybody wey go coma, they come out well again. No. Some people already know that this is a day of reckoning for them. They know that you are going to leave them. So they will do everything possible to make sure they mark you. They give you something that when you see it, you will not be able to even date another man or do whatever. This group of people that when they use phone, the phone no go let person use again. When they use cloth, the cloth no let person use again. If they do toto, the toto sef, if you not take, if you no sabi dey preserve am well, make dem no, make these people wey not ready for relationship and marriage well, so make dem no come chop the better food wey dey inside. They no go let another person use again. Many of them, they use woman finish, the friend woman, that woman, you no go see how e take fit follow another man again. You have to preserve yourself, self preservation. In case this one e no work, you have to move on for yourself. You have to be able to preserve yourself, your happiness, your state of mind, your mental, physical, emotional state of mind is very, very important. Don't allow people to drain you. Don't allow people to take the best away from you because you want to marry. So, adaeaze family, now let God know how they will fit today. The child, look at beautiful baby. RIP to them, to her, and make the family find the fortitude to bear this painful loss, because to send pikin go better university, come posh and all this stuff, for one loser to come eliminate am, e no easy. It's very, very difficult and painful experience and situation. At the end, they get to raise the baby alone without the man. Ladies, parents, society, make una know how to handle issues like this. I know say some of our women, when you tell them to leave, they might even go and expose you to these losers that, oh, you tell them to leave, but just say your mind to them and leave. You don't necessarily need to be attached to them. Tell them how you feel about the whole situation they just explained to you. Or if you are the compound people, because some of the compound people, which is the neighbors, they see things like this and many of them choose to keep quiet. And the police too. Some of the police, when you go reach there, tell them say your husband give you which bash, say one of your eye close. They will tell you, say, come on, go home, go and settle with, come on, go home. You be oyibo. Una dey very careful. You people need to take courses. You people need to take training how to handle DV situation. It is very, very dangerous to people, to family, to women. You need to protect your women, your citizens, because the women are very delicate in every society. If you see where we dey in here, the 1,100 laws wey dey wey protect women. They did it for so many reasons, because where man for throw blow and where woman for throw blow no be the same. That is why they do it. They even provide assistance for women that go through this type of situation. And they still preserve children that are living in situation like this, because where a man for could dey say na the day wey him prick no rise, the day wey soup no get maggi well, pepper no dey, rice dem no boil am well, say na him wife na him wan come take dey learn. It's a very bad situation for children, because these children, they will grow up, they will constantly learn or constantly absorb that energy, and there will be another generation of problem to the society and to their wife and children too. That is why police need to be involved in Nigeria in situations like this. It's not something you should sweep under the carpet because of patriarchy, because of the man, go home, or mona go settle for family. Many family believe that marriage is a badge of honor to their daughters, that they have to be attached to one gbonla, even if the gbonla is not correct, is not behaving properly. But their daughter need to be with one, so that she will not become the shame and disgrace of the street or of the community. Women, you need to grow, you need to protect yourself, preserve your spirit, your emotions, your smile, and everything, and be happy. Be with men that treat you properly, that don't hurt you, and men that truly love you and love that thing that you have inside your body, which is a life bringer. Men that will not go to the extreme to punch you on your stomach, to go to hurt you, because that is what it is, okay? Adaeaze, RIP, my girl, my lady, much respect to you. We don't know how all these things really transpire, but with what we see here, it's a very sad situation, and we know justice will surely prevail for this monster, to keep them in one place so that they cannot continue to be problematic to the society and to other women. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. It's the real Edo girl. Bye bye everyone.